What's going on with you?
All right, so I mean, I'm. It's pretty obvious. I know Marlo's gone. I didn't ask. I know he talked to Benji and Ray last night. I mean, I already knew. I talked to him before he talked to them, and I already knew that was gonna be the outcome. It was pretty obvious.
See, I don't know much about that yet because I haven't even been able to speak with fucking Benji about it and I wasn't awake yesterday. I got half cooked story from fucking Louie and Tic Tac.
About to get a half cooked one too, because I be forgetting word for word. But um, apparently, when Marlo talked to me for before he talked to Benji and Ray, he was like, "I think I'm gonna have a conversation because I think I'm out, whatever." I was like, "Why?" He was like, um. He said it just doesn't feel. It's like the gang hasn't been feeling the same like it used to be. It's going in the wrong direction. He feels like, and he didn't say like that going in the wrong direction, but he feels like it because he said it has no. They feel like the gang has no direction, which I mean, he blamed it on a lot of things, but I don't think I feel like saying that is just excuse. Um, what else did he say? He was like, "All the memories working." Uh, I don't know what the fuck happened between you and him, whatever that's dumbass situation, but he don't fuck with you so much that he just can't be around in the gang with you, I guess. And because of whatever the fuck happened between you, him, and Benji, I don't know all the details about that,
I mean, now he's
but
gone, I can explain that a little bit better.
um, there's that, and then there's he said Benji is the reason he joined the gang, and he feels like Benji just doesn't fuck with him no more. So then he has no reason to be here because the reason he's in the gang doesn't want him there, basically. And he feels like that because he's heard Benji like shouting and saying shit about him, basically. Then he I guess he asked Benji. He had talked to Benji, and then I asked him how'd that talk go, and he was like, at that point he was still in the gang. He said he told Benji a bunch of shit, and Benji was just like, "All right, I'll go talk to Ray," which I don't know how true that is, but if that's how it went, I'm very disappointed in Benji. Very disappointed. That's how that went. I don't know if that's how it went though.
Why are you
Um,
disappointed in Benji?
cause I feel like he gave him no answers.
Hmm.
If he told you all the reasons why, and you just were like, all right, well I'll go discuss. I gotta discuss all this that you told me with somebody else. I'd be feeling some type of way, you know?
Hmm. I can see both sides. When it gets to the point where it shits on the rocks, right? Um, but sometimes it's best to listen to what someone has to say and then digest it, bounce it back off someone else,
That's
so
true.
you're understanding it right, and then come back with a level head. Otherwise, sometimes you can get a little bit heated, and shit just doesn't come out right.
That's true. Okay, I understand that, but I feel like it's what it's what Benji's been doing that's been affecting him. So I guess when he tells him all that and he just doesn't have an answer, then it's like then it must be either true or because Marlo, I talked to Marlo after that conversation. He said he's just gonna go talk to Ray and basically just Marlo kept thinking he's gonna get shot or some shit like Benji's just gonna shoot him. Like he's just going to
Mm.
figure out just go and tell Ray what gun to use. That's what he told me. I was like, I doubt that. But you see, like that's what happens when you say somebody says all that, and then you just go, all right, well, I gotta discuss this with such and such.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean,
That's just
if
disappointing. That's a disappointing outcome now. Like,
I wouldn't say it's disappointing. I think it's more level headed than anything. Uh, Sometimes people can't articulate exactly what they want to straight away. They need to make sure that they're going to actually approach it
that's
correctly because when something's
yeah.
on the rock, one wrong word and cause everything to go to shit,
Right.
right? So when someone's teetering like that, one wrong word, it's all that's it, it's over, done. Right? So maybe he wanted to reapproach it and see
Yeah. Yeah.
whether or not he can actually try and save it, right? And
Right.
by the looks of it, shit wasn't saved. So with that, then it could even come down to the fact that it was already gone. It was done because you said already yourself that you
Yeah.
think that it was already done, right?
Yeah.
So
I think that's
even
true.
at the
Also,
best shot that he could have had to try and salvage it, still didn't do it.
still wasn't. Yeah. I don't know.
Um,
It's
so
pretty.
it's one of those things that um uh, it's
Reggie would
unfortunate,
know about one wrong word.
but from what I've seen, and I might not have seen a lot of things, right? But from what I've seen, it, no one in this no one in this gang
Oh yeah, the living
has it
people.
worse than
Yeah.
me when it comes to how Benji is towards people.
Right.
Like you
I
all get to
agree.
see the shit that he does to me, right? But you all don't get to see the good that comes from that too. Right? I've learned a fuckload. And yes, that motherfucker grinds my gears to no fucking end, to the point sometimes where I wish that I could just fucking shoot him, but I don't. Right? That motherfucker has this ability to fucking fuck
Right.
me up to the point where I'm just like you. But but
It's like I'm talking to a
I
mirror,
still
chat.
keep coming back, right? Because there are goods that outweigh those negative times. The downside to other people is if they got put through a quarter of what I get put through, they'll break. Right?
Yeah. I got another point that Marlo told me. I've remembered. He said something about he was basically um being led to fail when basically like Benji could have told him to, like Benji could have stopped him from failing, but no, it's like basically he's saying like Ray and Benji just wait till you fail. Like they just allow you to keep going and just they know you're gonna fall, but you know like you're gonna step in that hole right there and fall. I'm not gonna tell you type shit. I guess he was kind of bringing that up, which I don't know too much
Yeah.
about. That's basically all he was kind of saying.
I can see how that happens.
He said,
Benji has been very hands off compared to
80s Lance talking to company Lance.
how he has been in other gangs, right? Um, and I think that's because he wanted this to
Stockholm
be
syndrome is
somewhat
crazy.
different. He has been quite hands off, and
That's true.
even through my whole life with knowing him, that motherfucker lets me fail all the time.
Mhm.
He lets me fail, and then that's how I fucking learn from it, right? Then it's on me to pick up the fucking pieces, make it fucking work, and now I know what not to fucking do, right? Because he there's been many a time so he's tried to tell me what not to do, and I still don't fucking listen to the cunt, right? So he's learned over time, just let me fuck it all up, right?
Right.
Laugh at me and be like, "Told you so, dumbass," and then I fix my shit, right? So that's why I can see that he is more like that because there's plenty of times that motherfucker's tried to tell me no, and I've done the opposite and still fucked it up. Right?
Right.
So, whilst yes, some people might not appreciate that kind of guidance, um, I think the majority of people that we have learn by fucking up over learn by being told what to do.
Yeah.
And I would put you in that same basket. The difference is what happens when you fuck up. That's the difference, right?
The
If you fuck
outcome.
up,
Yeah.
if you fuck up and then we strip you of everything every time you fucked up, well, then that'd be kind of fucked up, right? But have you experienced that yourself? 'Cause I know
I have not.
you've made mistakes.
I have not. I don't know. Like,
uh,
I don't think I have.
so we're actually quite forgiving when it comes to those mistakes,
Right.
providing you learn from it. That's always been our thing: is you can fuck up, just learn from it. Unless it's some huge fuck up where you shoot someone, and then that's its own issue,
Yeah.
right?
I've probably done little fuck
However,
ups. Definitely. I just don't know a huge fuck up. I don't know. Oh, hold on, let me see.
you got to look at it the fact that, for example, Rico, how many times did he shoot someone?
Once. Then this the second one that got him killed.
Well,
He's
it
only
actually done
shot.
it a few times.
Who's he shot?
Really, a couple of
Wait, that
times.
oh he got him a couple times.
Yeah. So that's the point though that I'm making, right? Is that the first few times it's whatever. Right? The first time, kind of, he didn't get anywhere near the fucking consequence of what he should have. Right? There was more of me scolding him and saying I expect better from you, Rico.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever agree on letting him out though. I don't know. That's just I can't.
That's its own. That's its own thing.
Yeah,
That's that's its own thing.
it's just
And
like
we've
people
already
like
spoken about that.
it's like what me and Kid was talking about that too. It's like Marlo and Rico are two motherfuckers that was like their passion for the gang was higher than a lot of motherfuckers. You know, it was very high. So it's like when all that passion and want, you know, to be in the gang and help it loses. Well, not Rico. I'll say, you know, for Marlo's situation, like he lost all that passion that he had. Is like, is he the problem, or is what's
I'll be
happening the
honest with you
problem?
about Marlo.
Mm-hmm. He's on, yeah.
What I noticed about Marlo is
Look at it.
Marlo enjoyed
Fuck Gene. We smoking on
being
Gene.
able to be close to Ray and Benji. Right, that was his drive,
Where the shooting at?
being close and doing things with them all the time.
Stupid.
I think that when, from what you've told me, when he feels like he's on the out of that, that's why his drive's gone through the fucking ground. Instead of persevering
A
through
hard
that
worker
like
could
I
be, man.
fucking do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in growing from that, he gave up. Right?
Right.
I'm not saying that he's a bad person for wanting to have the favor of the leaders at all, right? That's essentially what we made the whole group to be like.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think that putting down to that he had a drive for Hades, I think that Hades was second over his favor for Benji and Ray.
Yeah.
And you could tell how that was with how he acted a lot of the times. So I wouldn't put too much on that, because if you compare Rico to Marlo,
No, I don't put them in the same. I don't compare them. I
yeah,
just say like I can only compare certain things like the passion like that. You know, I mean, obviously Rico probably was the most passionate motherfucker in the gang about the gang. So it's just that's like a factor I could pull out from both of them.
yeah, it's just, to me, the whole Marlo situation was unfortunate, because just before he cracked the shits at me because I pressed him, I was just saying to Ray that he does really well, and then he does something that fucks everything up, right? Similar to what I do, similar to what I've always fucking done. I do really fucking well, and then I fucking do something dumb. That's what Marlo was doing, and it's. I tried to
I know William.
get
I know.
Ray to state
Never
that
gonna agree with
I'd
it
just
though.
been giving him praise, but Ray stood there and watched everything happen instead.
Mm-hmm.
Then Marlo cracked the shits and walked off. I think Marlo was definitely fixable. Um, I would have spent time to fix it, uh, but there just wasn't the time that came up to do it. Because here's the thing: you and I used to be at each other's throats, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
That's what I
there's
told
no
him
hidden
too.
fact that we both used to not fucking like each other.
Yep.
But for me, I see more of a benefit in pushing past that shit and trying to get more common ground. And now look at us, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to bat for you every fucking time, because I believe that you deserve your position, and you can do it. I think that
My
you
man.
end up getting in your own way for a lot of the shit,
Yeah.
much to the contrary of what anyone else might fucking think. I'm still gonna fucking defend you in your position and try and get you to be better. I would have done the exact same shit for Marlo, but the timing wasn't right for it yet. Because it didn't matter what I would do, that guy wouldn't fucking listen to me.
Yeah.
It'll show that he listens to me, but I can guarantee you he wouldn't. So it's one of those things where it's very silly that it happened. I would think that he should have pushed through and
So yeah, no, I agree
persevered
with that
more
as well. Yeah. Yeah, it is the facts.
instead of just giving up to the point like he did. And that's annoying to me. I think that he did incredibly well for Hades.
Very well.
However, something like this was enough to break his back and make him walk from it all is confusing to me. And that's coming from someone
Yeah.
who was literally fucking uh, attempted to be broken several fucking times just because fuck it, let's see what happens, right?
Yeah.
Even Ray fucking stirs me as well to the point where I'm almost fucking breaking, but I still keep coming back.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. Mhm. Losing motherfuckers by the day, and it's like I don't know. That'll be no one waking up at this point.
Well,
15
I
hangarounds.
mean,
I haven't seen a single
I mean,
member.
we've lost Marlo, we lost Rico, and Billy. Right, so that's three pretty, I would say, medium to heavy hits, right? As much as Billy is a dickhead, people still enjoyed him and asked for him to be a part of the group. So it's three
Rico.
holes that are fucking missing, right?
Yeah. 3 holes that need to get filled. Very big holes that need to get filled. So it's filled,
I
patched
never
up.
like
I don't know.
I never like looking at filling the holes, right? Patched up is definitely a better word, like you said.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things of this is where we need to make sure as command that we're trying to bring people together. But you look out for the people that are off by themselves and you try and grab them and say, hey, what's going on? This is why I'm doing it to you. And I know we had our talk the other day that seemed like it went okay. I'm going to say it went amazing. I'm not going to say everything would have been fixed from the one talk that I had with you. But you say what talk?
What are you talking about?
Holy fuck. We were in the car park. Talked about
Oh
Rico
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, yep,
Fucking
yep, yep, yep,
bitch
yep, yep.
asshole. And
Shit.
fucking lay off the reefer.
You know, like I said, man, that shit's here one day and out the window the next.
Christ. This is how I know you're gonna last, because someone will piss you off. The next day you'll completely
Just
forget
forget
about what
about
happened.
this shit.
Jesus
Yeah.
fuck, man.
No, but I don't know. I
I
don't
don't want
know.
you sitting there thinking, I'm too deep into this shit. Like, honestly, the be all and end all to me is, if he thought it was worth it, he would have fought to stay.
That's true. Yeah.
Simple. Right?
I'm not thinking too
It-
deep into him leaving. I mean, I already knew that that was gonna happen. Just more of if you've put in work for like 6, 7 months. I don't know how fucking long he was in the gang, and then you help build shit, right? And then just drop it all. I don't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe because it's who he is, and he can do that because of he can stand on his own 2 feet more than like a lot of people can't in this gang if they did leave. Oh, I don't know.
I mean, that's a point there, right? That's a big point. Is people tend to feel comfortable if they've got somewhere to go, right, or something to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they feel comfortable to pack shit up, right? It takes a different kind of person to be okay to walk away from everything and just be alone.
Yeah.
That's a different beast in its own, right? And that needs to come from someone who was used to that kind of shit. I think he was used to that. And then he tried being a
Yeah.
part of this, realized that, hey, you know, there's a lot more moving parts to it than what it is. And maybe he feels better off being by himself.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe I don't know. I don't know how long he was in GSF for, but
Marlo was by himself for a fair amount of his fucking life. And
yeah, I
by
assume so.
himself, I mean his own independent person,
Right, he
right?
does his own shit. Then
Yeah.
gets his own shit done. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Right. So even when he was doing the diamond hand casinos and shit like that,
Everyone
right?
forgets Gene.
He was very independent in a lot of the shit he did. So he's able to stand on his own 2 feet. There's very few people inside of Hades that I can say would be able to stand on their own 2 feet. Right. But it also doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. Right. Someone who can stand on their own 2 feet is good because then you'd have to worry a little bit less about them. However, in this case, I don't think there was any fixing Marlo. Because
Yeah, I
again,
mean, yeah.
the press that I did to him, right?
Can
Press
you
that I
tell me
did
what
to him
happened with
wasn't
that?
even
I don't
close.
really know. I just know that he did some shit
Yeah, I
that
can
he
do it.
wasn't supposed to. Like
Now that it's
something
not
about a
here, it's not me.
gun, right?
Yeah.
Well,
So now that it's not here, I can explain it more because it's not going to be talking shit on him, right? Is during the whole thing where 1 second. Hey, I'm talking with Lance. Is it important? Right. So um during the whole thing where JJ and Fisher were going after fucking ADMC, right? They ended up going after and getting Fiona.
mm-hmm.
Now they got a shotgun from her. Now they handed over everything that they'd gotten from ADMC to Hades. That shotgun was included. Marlo had asked
Yeah.
Marlo had asked if he can if he can give the gun back to Fiona. Benji said you can give it back as long as it's in front of all of ADMC.
Mm-hmm.
Marlo proceeded to give the gun back to her without doing that. Now,
Okay.
when questioned about it, he said that he gave it back to her out of goodwill. What was it? Good faith. Good faith is the term that he used. And he didn't think that Benji meant too much about giving it back in front of ADMC.
Okay.
Now, Benji was not happy that had happened, right? Also didn't understand too much of why we're even giving it back to Fiona.
Okay.
Now, Marlo downplayed this heavily to Ray, right? And the point was Marlo was not in the car when this happened, because I was in the car with Benji when this happened and he was talking about it. So then we go talk to Marlo about it. Marlo was talking about how he did it out of good faith and all this kind of shit. And that didn't sit well to me because I'm trying to understand what good faith that we get from fucking Fiona.
From Fifi, right?
Fiona's done nothing for us and will do nothing for us.
He said he did that in good faith.
Yeah. So he handed over a shotgun that Hades got given back to Fiona. Now, granted, Benji did okay it. However, he did put a stipulation on it. Benji was pissed that he didn't listen to the stipulation and he just gave it to her. So I was tasked to question him about it, press him, find out why he thought that he could just do that, why he even gave it to Fiona. So then I was going to do that in my own time with him. But then I was talking to Ray about it. And Ray ended up getting Marlo up there. And then it turned into me having to question him there, which it was just a shit situation to do in front of fucking Ray anyway, but Ray wanted it, right? So then I pressed him about it and I said, what does Fiona have over you that makes you give the fucking shotgun? Like, what good faith does she ever fucking give to us? Like, why is Hades losing a fucking shotgun for Fiona? And that small press was enough to make him crack the shits and walk off the roof and say that I've always had it out for him. I'm always against him. I'm like,
because it was you doing
okay.
it.
Now, at that point, everyone thought I was an associate. I wasn't. So to him, it was it could be looked at like an associate fucking person. Which to me, if he wanted to do something about it, he probably should have done something about it instead of just walking away.
Right.
But he didn't. So he cracked the shits. When he said that I've always been against him and that kind of shit, I said to Ray, Ray, what did I say just before he come up here? Ray said, no, I want to keep listening. Like, okay. And then Marlo ended up fucking walking off the roof and then talking to Ray later, cracking the shits about it all, and then stepped down. I can tell you right now, our press wasn't even anything close to what could have fucking been pressed. Like that was the weakest press I think I've ever fucking done. But he cracked the shits immediately because it's got to do with Fiona. And he has a soft spot for Fiona. We all fucking know it. Just say it. Like that's it, man. Like it doesn't need to be anything fucking more. Just be like, yeah, look, you know. And then it would just make it quite simple that anything Hades that related that we just wouldn't have Marlo dealing with Fiona for it. Because it's no joke. He has his blinders on when it comes to her.
Huh?
I think Marlo would give her his own fucking car if she asked for it. I don't understand why Fiona has both him and Perez wrapped around her finger. I've already cracked my shits at fucking Perez
too.
about it.
Crazy. Perez was saying nobody should hang out with her after she had left. That's over there.
I cracked the shits fucking Perez about her. And I'm like,
bitch.
What? So, yeah, I don't know. That's what happened with that situation.
Okay.
I was tasked to do something. I quarter fucking did it, and it was enough to snap him. And he stepped down from that. I don't think that should have been something that he stepped down from.
Right.
It's just one of those things. It was a shit situation. I wanted to do it in a different kind of situation to do it, but Ray wanted to sit there and eat his fucking popcorn and watch. So yeah.
So Ray didn't say nothing about that whole situation?
No, it turned out to me being the bad guy for doing it. I got all the fucking blame. I'm like, okay.
Oh, I just hit my fucking
I'm used to getting the fucking blame for everything. Like,
Damn.
So,
Damn.
other than that, the other time that I've given Marlo shit was with him, how he runs around and he wanted to talk about changing the game fund, and how he does. His approach to it was always go to an individual person, talk to them first, try and get them on your side, and then move on to the next person, then call the group together. And you've already done that, like full blown politicking, right? I've told him to his face, I don't fuck with his politicking like he does. The whole this wasn't my idea bullshit. No, it was your idea. You're just trying to influence people to do it. I see straight through that shit. So that was the only other time that I've actually fucking gone off at him for that shit, and I told him to leave the discussion that we're having because he was politicking again, and I was fucking sick of it. So he's aware of the time, but other than that, I ain't done shit to him. I ain't done shit to him. So for him to say that I'm always fucking against him, actually insanity. But it is what it is. There's been plenty of times where I've argued for all of you guys, defended a lot of yous. For times where I didn't need to, and for times where I know people wouldn't do it for me, but I still fucking do it.
Man.
So it's just one of those things where people need to really have a little bit more of a look at themselves over this shit and say, is it worth me throwing everything away when I actually look at the good times instead of this little dark patch I'm going through? And the same shit goes for you, right? You're going through a little bit of a dark patch with everyone leaving, with Rico happening, all that kind of shit, right? That whole thing, a little bit of a dark patch, right? Look at all the other fucking good times you've had.
Yeah. Thought we were
What'd you say?
said a lot with Rico.
Yeah, yeah. But now
You
you
don't
have
know.
the
Yeah,
ability to
you
make
gotta.
more memories with other
It's
people.
hard, bro. You know how you don't know how it is. That's why it's hard, right? 'Cause when you are it hits different when you wake up, all the time, and you got your basically your group or whatever you could say, and however, and then you wake up like, damn, well, one's gone. Damn, another one's gone. Damn, another one's gone. Shit, kind of hard, like it's not easy, like when you build relationships with motherfuckers, like, and I feel like if what is this gang? What do y'all want this gang to be? Because do y'all want it to be like the family like y'all want, or do y'all want it to keep the way it is, where motherfuckers just fuck up, get rid of them, or I don't know.
I think the get rid of them term should be put to the side because it was after that point that I've started putting my foot down and saying that we need to fix this shit. Right?
You
Like
want to fix it
it's
in? You want to fix it in what way though? You want to fix it in like in the ways that I just said? Do you want it?
like I already spoke to you about, right?
Because I
Is that
feel
we need to
like
actually start supporting each other better.
right. That's what I agree. I feel like if we start treating each other more like we give a fuck, it'd be a different vibe with each other.
100%.
Um,
That's what I spoke to you about the other day. Right? Before
right.
Marlo fucking left or any of that kind of shit, that's what I've been telling everyone I'm pushing for. That's why I want people to lay off the bullshit from each other, right? Like it's just we can have banter, but don't let what happened to me happen to other people because you're all the fucking break.
I
And people
agree with
love to
that.
stir me just for the laughs of it, but if they stir you guys for the laughs of it like that, you're all gone.
There's certain I just people just need to learn certain stirring. Like I mean, I don't think stirring's for everybody. I don't stir because it ain't for me. Um, but I do shit talk a lot of people. But that's just how I get along with certain people. I feel like
It's your
you,
banter.
yeah, exactly. Like you banter with somebody, you can kind of gauge what kind of person they are. You can kind of see their personality based on how you fuck with them. That's why I do it all the time. That's why it's kind of hard for me to stop doing it. So it's like
You know
sometimes I
why I
do
used
do
to
it
do
on
social
purpose.
experiments?
Why?
Is to test people's boundaries so I understood them better. Then I knew where their boundaries were, so I wouldn't do it again.
Right.
Right? So I try and break people so I could understand them better. So then I knew, okay, so this is their limitations. This is what sends them sideways.
Exactly.
Let's make sure we
Yeah.
stay away from that because I don't get people's emotions right. But I'm a lot better at it than what I used to be. Um, but that's similar to your banter, right? Is you see how people respond to it, and you know whether or not that's someone that you can fuck around with, or someone that you got to be a little bit more serious around.
Right. See, like, what type of person they are. It's a lot. Um, honestly, it really tells who can. I don't know. For me, it tells me who I can mesh. So I don't know. Maybe for everybody it's different, but for the most part, if you can fucking banter with me, you pretty much can be fine in this gang. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Some banter I do get on. I do get on people's nerves on purpose because sometimes it's just fun to do. People do it to
Okay,
me
so that's
too.
stirring.
Yeah, but that's
Stirring.
light, man. That's light. That's light. It's very light. Very light. Like I'm talking like.
You know something I want you to learn.
Mm.
Those people that you don't fuck with because they don't banter with you the same. Spend more time with them. Understand them better. It might be boring as fuck to you sometimes, but just remember, I did that for you at one point. Now look at us.
Yeah, that's true. I remember back then. That was fuck Reggie. Now look
I
at
wanted
us.
to kill you. It's like, this motherfucker's never gonna fucking listen to me. He's just a fucking rogue unit that does what he fucking wants. Fuck this cunt. I even said it to
Yeah,
fucking Benji. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I'll stand by it. Like, this motherfucker's a rogue unit that just doesn't give a fuck and he's never gonna listen to me.
What'd he say?
But
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Benji was the one who said that that you're gonna be good. I need to give it time. So I did. I put effort into it.
Had that Benji protection.
Okay. If anyone's got Benji protection, it's me, motherfucker. Right?
Had that
Relax.
Benji protection.
So I did that. I gave you time. I put effort into you, and now we're great. Yeah, I don't know why you always choose to look like me. Crazy. Fucking stealing my
Crazy.
drip
I'm
and
looking
shit.
into myself right now.
Ah,
I'm
You
looking at
stole my
my.
fucking
I'm literally having a
goggles,
conversation
everything.
with my twin.
okay. Yeah.
Jesus. He was in my closet, huh? Fucking steal my
No,
whole
no,
wardrobe, buddy.
this is mine.
Buddy,
You're
I have
in
a
my
whole.
fucking
I
closet.
can go put an outfit on right now. Looks similar as fuck to that outfit. All right.
See, probably got it after me too.
Yeah, no. This was before. It was like one of my first robbery outfits.
Oh,
Shit won't work.
so do what I said, right? You might not fuck with some of the people,
I
especially
ain't got no
like I
choice
can
now, man.
understand.
Hold on. I'm doing my hands
Yeah,
up.
right. You sure you're doing it? All right. Okay. There you go. Caught.
Come on now, like, you know,
caught. Yeah,
I'm
caught.
caught, man.
Yeah, it's one of those things where just give it a go. You might find that they're still boring as fuck, right? But I saw you driving around with Lucian today.
I've been hanging out with Lucian, Diablo. Who else? Fucking Boa. Shit.
Because just remember, right? You being an LT,
Got no
you're gonna
choice.
Get a better gauge. You're gonna get a better gauge on these people, right?
Yeah. No, it
Than
is good
what we
too.
will.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's not that I don't want to hang out with them. You just get comfortable with certain people, so you just always do shit with them.
Yeah, I agree. I understand, 100%.
Sadly, they gotta die for you to do some other shit, but you know, what can you do?
That's all right. We'll find another Rico, surely.
I'm never gonna find
Never gonna find another
Never
Rico.
gonna find Rico.
Never gonna find another dumb fuck like that, but still.
Nope.
But he was a dumb fuck so many times. Meant well, but he was a fucking dumb fuck. Jesus.
Yeah.
That guy.
He was a dumb fuck. He was our dumb fuck. Nah, but I don't know. When motherfuckers, I'm gonna be honest, like, it's hard to move on. I don't care who you are. And maybe you don't spend enough time with them, with certain people, but even like when Cat died, that shit was kind of hitting, you know? That was like kind of out of the blue for me. That one was kind of shocker. But
Young Lance.
couldn't do nothing about that, but yeah, I'm really having dead homies. This shit crazy.
It's all right. Once you've been around long enough, like myself, like fucking Benji,
Listen,
like AJ,
Listen,
we've seen this shit.
it's cool to get dead homies, all right? But not cool. It's not cool to get out there. I have to retract that statement.
Did you just say it's cool to have dead
I
homies?
retract that statement. It's not cool to have dead homies. But it's
cool that
even
Rico's
it's
dead. All
even
right, you heard it
worse.
here first from
No,
Lance.
motherfucker, no, motherfucker. It's even worse when it's from your own. It's from their own. Like, goddamn, they didn't even get packed up by the ops or the cops. They get packed up by us.
Aren't the cops the ops?
You know, separate gangs from. But you know,
Yeah.
it's fucking.
I
Shit's
get what
fucking.
you mean.
You know, cause like, damn, it's like you can't be mad. I mean, I can be mad, but you know, can't do nothing about it. You know, it's like done. It's like a done deal.
You know that just festers inside of yourself, though. At some point, you've got to let it go.
I mean, it's don't really let it go because then you feel like you're letting them go. You know, and the memory of them. So it's, I don't know.
Ah, you
It's
see,
hard, you know. You spend this is what happens when you spend too much time off of it. It's like if I go spend time with everybody every single day, right? And the next 6 months comes, and then one of the motherfuckers get blooded out or some shit. They're dead. They get killed. So it's just, I
Why do you
wouldn't
think I
say it
never get
festers
attached to
inside me,
anyone?
but you know, it's hard to not get attached to somebody when you wake up every day and you know they're there. You know, it's kind of hard. It's hard.
Just build yourself like me. Fuck everyone. It's a lonely and miserable life, but it's fucking whatever. At least someone's never going to be fucking used against you.
Yeah. I'm also disappointed in you. You didn't get the black mobile, the black Bentayga, whatever the fuck it's called, the Bentley.
Or,
That's the meeting mobile, man. Come on.
oh.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's got some shit in it that I need to move around. Plus, it needs a repair. We give it to fucking Ray and Benji to use for a fucking day and cunt's totaled. Fucking useless. So now I got this
Yeah.
guy.
So it's hard. I mean, motherfuckers say, you know, it's hard. Don't attach yourself, but it's still hard, you know, when you spend every day with a motherfucker for a certain amount of time that can't not be phased by something that happens to them, you know?
Yeah. Hey, I understand it 100%. I made myself in this way. Are you starving to death?
Maybe. Go food?
I'm just asked for food.
Eat that.
Jesus Christ, don't eat the cardboard.
You got something to drink? I'm thirsty.
So, you know, it's just take it. Did you take it yet?
Having a migraine right now.
Yep. Oh, I think I gave it to you. Otherwise, it's fucking gone. No, it's still in my pocket. I don't fucking know. Apparently, you
Pouring
get
out
it
for
soon.
cat. Real.
Hopefully, you get it soon.
Yeah, but I mean, is what it is. You got to move on. At the end of the day.
As an LT,
It's-
though, I need you to be looking out for people that are like yourself right now. Talk to them. Spend the time. Because there's going to be people that might be feeling a little bit lost over what happened and not understanding it because they haven't had someone to talk to them.
See, but I agree with that. But I just feel like a lot of all the motherfuckers in this gang ain't been around Marlo that long. Like they're not members, so I feel like it's not really a lot of people that are affected. And the motherfuckers that would be affected ain't even around. You know.
Yeah.
Like hang-arounds and shit, they don't know what's really going
I
on.
mean, hang-arounds,
you know?
I don't care about, right? For them, that
Associates,
shit.
maybe
Associates, touching base with them just to check on them and just let them know, because I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but apart from when I wasn't here for Rico and Billy, any other time I've gone around and talked to everyone so they understand. And I made sure that I'm checking on them. I did it for Fiona, I did it with Kat, and now I'm doing it with fucking Marlo, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things that I do to make sure that I still have my finger on the pulse of the gang. How do you have 2 chips?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, the drink's on the ground now. Grab it. Yeah.
And there's nothing in here. There's nothing. That chips are empty. I'm saying fucking chips. The fries are empty. What fries you gave me? You gave me some poison, bro. The fuck? I drank that. There was some shit in there actually.
What?
I can't. As far as they're empty or something, cause something
Well, I made 40 and I put them in the fridge today, so there's more at the abyss.
ain't right. Cardboard's still in my pockets though. You know?
Well, yeah. That's why
Yeah.
I do that. Why is fucking Louis asking to pull up?
Why is you and Kit fighting?
Why are we fighting?
Or why are you
I
not
wouldn't
talking to
say.
her?
I wouldn't say we're
Not fighting, but why are you?
fighting.
Why are you not
I
talking?
would. I'm still. I'm still a little bit hung up on the fact that I had a joke with her and she spoke to Ray, which then caused Ray to stir me immensely to the point where I almost fucking went off my rocker.
I feel like people do that a
Because
lot to you, huh?
they do. Because they enjoy the fucking
Enjoy you
me
getting off the
going
rocker.
crazy. Yeah.
I enjoy it too.
It's not fun for me because there's so many times I bite my tongue from saying some wicked wild shit, which will
Yeah.
cut people to fucking ribbons, make them feel a certain type of way, and probably try and shoot me. Because the reality of it is, the majority of the times that people do this stuff is
Couple,
they're
bro.
just
There's
a
like
fucking
fucking
bitch,
handful.
right?
Less.
That's it.
Yeah.
They can't handle anything that I fucking say or do, and then they want to feel a certain type of way about it, get upset against spaghetti at me for it. And the reality of the thing is that if you just let me be and let me fucking exist, there wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, but they
But
can't
everyone
do
wants to
that.
jump on the train to fuck with Reggie. Fuck it. This is what I'm saying. Like, if you guys got a quarter of the fucking shit that I got, here's a fucking buckle.
Thank
No one
God
in
they
this
do it
gang
to
gets
you,
as much
man.
shit as me.
Thank God they do it to you. That's all we
I'm
can
like
do.
your old fucking scapegoat for everyone. If I'm not around, you
100%.
guys start getting it. Look at what happened with Rico and fucking Billy.
I know.
I'm not around to get the shit.
Bro wants to
I'm
be
out there
fishing.
fishing, doing my own shit.
Should have fell off the boat, honestly.
Fuck you.
Should have fucking fell off the boat and got
I'm
hit by
just
a
out there
shark.
fishing, just to doing my own thing. Next thing I get a call saying, "Oh, Rico's dead." I'm like,
Listen,
okay,
man,
cool,
I'll be honest.
thanks.
I don't know, man. That I just hate thinking about that. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
I yelled at Benji for not calling me.
It was just how people
So-
were, bro. It was just Perez and Marlo and
Yeah, because it's a standoff against each other. No one wants to stand there and start fucking spitting facts.
yeah, really.
That's what I do. I take the fucking hits for this shit and I'll argue it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't give a fuck if it makes them pissed off at me. I'm gonna make them try and see some kind of fucking reason. But unfortunately, all the people there just had a standoff with each other, and I don't know fucking why, but no one got through to him. And I said to Benji, I said, "This is on you for not even fucking calling me to tell me to come up." I said, "Because you know damn well I would have been able to argue for this. I fucking love to argue. It's why I was a fucking lawyer. Arguing is my favorite fucking hobby."
Yep.
But it's just, had people called me and said, "Hey, it's an emergency, get up here." Even if Benji would have sat there and like, "Fuck you, Reggie," the whole time, I still would have argued the same thing. People just didn't think to do that.
If I knew your bitch ass was around, I would have fucking told you.
I mean, my number was in the.
There's too much going on. I didn't think about you. You weren't there, so I assumed you were just gone.
You're also to blame.
I am the blame.
Just.
Should have jumped. I should have jumped. Yeah, you know what? I told Marlo, I said, I'm gonna jump in front of the bullet. That would have been something, huh?
Oh.
What if I would have? What if I would have dove? You know, like, President, get down for Rico.
Knowing your stupid ass, you would have missed the bullet, and it still would have happened. No. Well, might as well go back. Let's just do your thing. Just remember, you can have your time. Just don't be so fucking distant, man. Because I need your help with this shit too.
Yeah.
I need you to be around so you can make sure that shit's going smooth, because you know that we have a new direction on what we want. We need you guys helping pushing that shit.
Yeah.
This is a big turning point for the group.
Yeah, very, very big. I'm gonna be honest. Kit's not really fond of what happened either. Can't fucking do shit.
Kid and I will talk at some point. It's just
Yeah, Kit's really down. I'm gonna be honest. She doesn't really want me to tell you, but she didn't tell me like don't tell Reggie, but you know, I don't talk, whatever. So assuming
Nah,
she doesn't care, but she was like, I don't know, just she's really upset that Marlo left. She's also another one that was basically.
oh, she's someone else that I wanted to talk to about it because I wanted to get through LTs first, which I've done, other than Jaden, but Jaden I think will be fine. And then I was going to start going through members, and I was looking at members that are close to Marlo, and it's like top of the list on that. That I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
talk to.
I think who else is close to Marlo? I mean, I'm probably the closest you're gonna get.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody was as
it
close
was
to Marlo
you,
as
then
me.
Kit.
Yeah, Kit. Yeah. You want to bring
I
Kit?
still
I
also
don't
need
know.
to.
Kit probably
I
doesn't
need to
really.
talk to Benji about it because I know he'll be feeling a certain type of way. Not that he'll show it to anyone else.
Yeah. I want to know how. I want to know how the final conversation went. Honestly, they had one
I'm just,
conversation, then him and Ray had a talk. And that's when I went to bed because. Oh no, Ray said after him and Benji talked, he was like, "Oh, we're figuring it out or some shit."
just remember though, it doesn't matter how that talk went.
Oh yeah, I know,
If
I
he
know, I
wanted it,
know.
he would have fought for
I
it.
just want to know how it went though, because
Because
I don't
sometimes
think, like, I just maybe people just don't think. I don't know, like maybe certain people just think their word. Are you drinking that drink?
yeah,
I can't
you could drink.
give me more food, bro. I can't eat this food. This shit's fucking stuck.
Actually, I'm gonna put it on the
It's
ground so it
literally
doesn't.
taped to my pants right now. I can't even take it out.
Don't put it with the other one.
There we
Don't just
go.
pick it up.
I got it. I got it. I don't know, man. I don't know.
And not waste those fries too.
There we go. Fucking hell. Nah, you gave me cursed fries. I ain't gonna cap. You fucked me.
Uh huh. But just remember though, don't put everything on that fucking one conversation, right? Because
Yeah,
I can tell
yeah.
you right now, if I was to stand there and give fucking Benji an ultimatum or something like that to that degree, Benji will purposely do the opposite to fuck me. Right? And that's coming from someone who's known that motherfucker and been through so much for years, like
Yeah.
actually been through shit, right? Not just known him, but been through shit with him for years.
I just want to
I know
know.
if I give him an ultimatum or something
Right.
like that, he
Right.
will purposely fuck me.
Yeah, I know. I understand that, but I just want to know, like, did he even try? That's what I just want to know. I just want to know. Cause I feel like yeah, Marlo did have his mind made up. I feel like, so it's really that's fine. I understand he was gonna leave no matter what, but I just want to know if Benji tried. 'Cause if they don't
I mean,
try, if they
that's an
don't try,
ultimatum in its own,
then
though, right?
what do you mean?
I mean, to stand there and expect someone to try when
Not to try though.
like
No, no, no.
if you want to see them try, so you stay.
So you stay, yeah, that yeah.
That's a bad thing. You will
But
only ever fuck yourself over.
that's not. It's not entirely a bad thing. It shows that you care, right? It doesn't show because if maybe if you showed that you tried to like, all right, Marlo, you try to fix this, blah blah blah. Even though Marlo already doesn't want to fix it, but you still tried. It kind of shows you did what you could. You did your part, out of the whole thing. You didn't just say, all right, fuck it, just leave. You know what I mean? Like, go.
I don't see Benji saying that to someone like Marlo. It all depends on what Marlo said to Benji, right? Which will take the response of what he would do.
Yeah, that's true. Cause I feel like
So
if I don't know, man, maybe certain people feel like they just not either. What's the word? Like it's like I'm trying to think. How can I put this in words? Like like if you've been with some motherfuckers like me and you, putting in work with each other, and and it's like no, I'm not explaining it right. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not explaining it. It's annoying.
mm,
I just want to know if Benji tried to save what couldn't be saved. Because then it just shows, you know, all right, maybe he does care about motherfuckers, you know.
And you're crazy if you think that man doesn't care. He might
I mean,
not
I'm not
show it.
saying that he doesn't care, but I'm just saying it's good to know. I mean, it is good to know.
One thing I've learned about
No
him,
thoughts on leaving
right,
LT.
and how he is currently, is trying to get him to show that he gives a fuck about people is incredibly difficult to do while the person's there.
Right.
But the things that he'll say and do when they're not there shows that he does. Like that runs true for the majority of people inside of his life, right? Look at how
Mm-hmm.
much shit that he fucking gives me, right? And hell that he fucking gives me. But I know damn well when it comes to it, and someone wants to fucking do something against me, he will fight them for it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though this motherfucker will quite legitimately put my fucking life in danger to the point where he arms a whole heap of fucking mites with guns and shit to try and shoot me, right? I know that if it come down to it, that he has my back 100% of the time, right?
Oh, let's go, let me. Out.
Yo, I didn't even fucking think about it earlier, bro. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, everything happened yesterday. So I'm sure you
Yeah, I
already told him
assume
shit.
so.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro. You know, it's just wasn't a fit anymore for me. But
Did he talk to
I have
Ray and
no
talk to
fault
you,
of.
or?
I talked to Benji, then he talked to Ray, and then we talked again, and it's just meet you in the gazebo in a second. It just you know, it just came down to I realized that I'm not gonna be able to work with or under Reggie. It's just not a thing, and I don't. The only solution I see isn't one that I was going to ask for. You know, like I'm not. I don't think that I'm more valuable than at least for Benji than Reggie. So I'm not going to like ask him to do shit about that. You know what I mean? That's just unreasonable and unrealistic. So
Mm-hmm.
just wasn't going to work out. But yeah, so respect the fuck out of them. I still fuck with you a lot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is what it is. And yeah, that's where it's at. But I forgot. I completely fucking forgot that I didn't tell you already when you
Ridiculous.
called earlier. Sorry about that, brother.
All right, you're a new hostage on the block.
Yeah. Hey, bro.
All right.
Look at you.
Did you just call him a hostage?
Yep, he's for your game now.
You're fucked. Yeah. Well, one thing I will reiterate, right, is Benji won't show that he cares, but he fucking does. But one thing you just need to understand is that motherfucker, I have seen him, bend over backwards for people and try and fucking do everything in his power to make sure that they're good, just for that same person to turn around and fuck him into the ground.
Mm. Mm.
That guy has been burnt by a lot of fucking people before, and people love to fucking shit talk him and that kind of stuff. But the reality of it is if you are close enough to him, right, and you've known him long enough, you will see all this shit. But it
Yeah.
takes time.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, and again, this is coming from someone who he quite legitimately tries to fucking kill and fuck with on the basis, right? Daily basis, he wants to try and fuck with me. Doesn't matter what I do. I could just be standing there minding my own fucking business, looking at a fucking flower. Next thing he comes over and stomps on that fucking flower because fuck you, Reggie. Right? But I know damn well that if shit like actually got crazy, that he's going to be one of the first ones that'll fucking stand there and make sure I'm not getting fucked with.
Yeah, I got you. I see that. I understand that. I just hope that he tried. You know, not for my sake. I just for Marlo's sake. So I was kind of hoping maybe it would have changed his mind, but it was kind of his mind was already made. You know, so
Yeah.
at that point, there's nothing you can do about it.
I just can't believe that he walked from everything just for that. There's gonna be more
Yeah,
to it.
that's what I think too. But I don't know. I mean, it's not really that hard to understand. I'm gonna be honest, because if Benji didn't fuck with me no more, I probably wouldn't be here either.
Bitch,
What you mean?
It's
What?
1 month worth of hell I had from him where anything I did, I breathed. He was pissed at me.
I understand like that.
month
See, that's
Of
different,
shit where I
Reggie.
spent
That's
a
different.
week up north.
That's different. He still
What do
fuck
you
with
mean?
you. He still fucks
he
with you.
didn't. No, he didn't.
Now he does. You're here.
You guys don't understand. You guys don't understand. I had that guy strip me of my fucking rank and everything, right? All because I called him out on his bullshit, right?
But that's a
The
punishment.
same-
That's not really of like not fucking with you, you know?
No. You've got no idea. He got pissy at me because of that, right?
Uh-huh.
Everything he did leading up to that was to fuck
To
with me.
fuck- to spite you.
Right? His words exactly were, "I saw that you were happy and I wanted to ruin that." No, don't tell me. Don't fucking tell me that you fucking know, because this cunt, this things this guy's done to fucking me, and
Oh,
a
fuck.
little drop in the ocean, Marlo fucking gets and cut fucking buckles like fuck. If anyone should buckle, it should have been me for the last fucking month. But no, I'm still fucking here. Maybe because I'm stupid or something. But
you know,
I'm
people
here.
are different, motherfucker. You know, you're different. We're different. I'm different. Marlo's way different. Like, for me, I don't know. If I really think about it, I don't know. Like, Benji didn't fuck with me. I'd make him like kick me out or something, you know?
Something you need to understand
But-
is, right, if Benji actually didn't fuck with you, you wouldn't be in the gang, period.
Right,
It wouldn't be
right,
your
yeah.
choice to make him kick you out. If he actually didn't fuck with you, your ass
That's what
would
I'm
be
saying.
gone.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why it's like, I don't know. I don't know how Marlo felt that way about him.
Maybe Marlo got inside of his own head too much.
Or got tired of thinking it, you know? Tired of thinking like,
Maybe
he doesn't
he a
fuck with me.
bitch. Maybe that. I'll let you get back to your fucking
Alright.
day.
Yeah, kid's waiting for me at the gas station.
I need to get some food, and then I'll probably end up talking with her.